Ольga, and today I will do my best to improve your English. The topic of our lesson is independent language learning, which is very actual in our current reality. Today we will revise some vocabulary on a given topic and learn some new words. Also, we will develop your reading skills and logical thinking. First of all, let's think which subject you are the best at and why. Biology, English, math, chemistry, geography, literature, physics, history, music, or maybe something else. When you know what you're good at, let's try to think what helps people to achieve good results in this or that subject. Reading supplementary information on the subject. Doing extra activities on the subject. Attending subject courses or clubs. Responsibility for their own learning. Working out their own learning strategies. Use all resources available. High self-motivation. Good time management. Good memory. Knowledge about their learning type. Now, we are ready to work with the text. Read and listen to the magazine article.
Page 18. Focus on reading. Task 2.
Independent language learning. Research shows that language learners who make the most progress are those who are prepared to take responsibility for their own learning. This is known as independent or autonomous learning. But what does this actually involve? Independent learners also keep organized vocabulary notebooks. They don't just write down new words on scraps of paper. For instance, they organize new vocabulary by topic. This means that they can easily find words they have decided to make note of, which makes assessing and learning them easier. But independent language learning isn't just about using dictionaries and keeping organized notebooks. Independent language learners are also more likely to actually use the language outside the classroom. Besides cinema and television, independent learners also enjoy listening to songs in the target language. But it is not just the music that they are interested in. They listen to the words too and try to work out their meanings. Independent learning is not confined to reading and listening. This kind of learner also likes to produce language. This doesn't only mean inside the classroom, but outside it too. They will be perfectly at home with writing as well. They will probably be using the language on the internet in chat rooms and writing emails to friends in other countries. There are several answers to these questions. First of all, a student learning a language in a country where that language is not spoken might only have a couple of lessons a week. This means that those who use it outside the lessons are getting more exposure and practice. At the end of the day, we don't actually know precisely how people learn languages, but it seems clear that if we want to improve our chances of learning one well, we should try and use it both inside and outside the classroom.
Let's move on. Some sentences were removed from the text. To do the task easier for you, open your student books on page 19 so that you see the text with gaps. Now, choose the paragraph from A, H, which best suits each gap. Don't forget to look for the keywords, which may help you. A. An additional reason is that their learning is more personalized because they're doing things in the language that they are actually interested in, such as listening to their favorite bands, listening in the target language. B. First of all, language learners should know how to use resources like dictionaries. It is important because it allows the learners to work on their own without a teacher. For example, if you know how to use a dictionary, you can look up words and check spellings on your own. C. For example, they like watching films in the language they are learning. However, they don't just read the subtitles. They try to listen to how things are said and might even try to follow what they are watching without looking at the subtitles at all. D. However, independent learners not only write down new words and their meanings, they also make a note of other important information connected with the word, such as its pronunciation and other words that usually go with it. They also write down examples of the word in context. All this information makes it easier for them to actually use the words they have recorded. E. Reading in the target language is another favorite strategy. Such learners will be browsing the internet or flipping through magazines dealing with subjects that they are interested in. F. So why is it that independent learners seem to learn more? What is it about using the language outside the classroom that makes it more memorable? G. There have been some spectacular results. A recent survey in Sweden concluded that children who had access to one at home scored significantly higher in English tests than those who didn't. H. They don't worry about using the language in shops when they go abroad or if a foreign tourist stops them to ask for directions. In fact, they will eagerly grab the opportunity to practice their foreign language skills. Here is the text again. Look through it and check your variants. You have 1 minute. Now, let's check together. I hope you did perfectly. And now it's time to practice vocabulary. You can read the article again and guess the meanings of the words in bold. Match them, please, with their meanings. So let's check the answers. Perfect.
So, today we have revised some topical vocabulary and learned some new words. Also, we developed your reading skills and logical thinking. As a home task, you should complete the sentences on the basis of the article which we have read. You can find this task on page 21, exercise 4 of student book for 11 formers by Oksana Karpyk. Good luck!